Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Delphina and I'm super excited returning back to you. If this is your first time on this platform, please kindly subscribe to the channel, like this video and share this video. Also do want to press the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another one. So today we are checking out this very video. You know the video? Check it out. This one. I know most of you must have seen the video, but then, you know, my opinion matters, right? So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned and let's get right into it. So the title of this very video said, Ghana leader with guts. With guts, you know. Ghana leader with guts. With a big hand on it like this. Honorable Hassan Ayariga call out Igbo King 419 scam Ashawo. Yahoo boy. All this name for one person, the kind of happiness I get right now. I don't think my body can contain that happiness right now. As you can see it from my face, like I feel like shouting, but it's late. It's late. I don't want to worry anybody in the house, you know. Seriously, this is a big lesson for us, yeah, you and I, to learn from. Not be everything we see, we talk. Now, this guy is surrounded with so many allegations around him. Why? Because he used his mouth to split out everything by himself. People have so many things to back up their points that they are saying. So I don't see the reason why some other people will come online saying, damn, why are you accusing this man of this? Why are you accusing him of that? So for this man, Hassan, let me even confirm the name again, Hassan Ayariga, for him to come out publicly and say all of this, that means he has proof. If he doesn't have proof, he will not come out and say something like that. My Igbo people, how far now? Hello, hi, bye-bye. How far? How on a day? Those people supporting him, his supporters, how on a day? That's what I got for you. I'm even thinking of joining you guys on the protest because I'm happy. Yes, I'm thinking of joining you guys on the protest. What do you think about it, guys? Because right now, I have the energy. You know, when someone try to light fire into something and that trap caught him right-handed, right? The fire wanted to fall on me now. But right now, the person who lights up the fire is already consumed by the same fire he tried to attack other people with. So I'm thinking of coming out to join you guys on the protest on Saturday. So let me know, advise me in the comment section, okay, if I should come out or not. Let me know. You know, I listen to you a lot. Enough of the talk, guys. Let's get right into the video so you will have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. It's gonna be an exciting day for you, I know, right? Let's get right into it and I'll be right back.
You're talking about history. Our forefathers fought, died for this country, and what are we doing? We're selling the country out.
The Honorable Hassan Ayariga, who was the All People's Congress presidential candidate. He seems to be our only leader who has the guts to address the issue of this 419 man who calls himself king and other foreigners running amok in Ghana. He's in support of the upcoming protest, so let's make sure we show up in our numbers on Saturday, July 19th at 9 a.m. at Independence Square, in order to prompt some of these other leaders to actually do their jobs, which is to represent the best interests of Ghanaians before others.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Igbo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong, I agree with that.
Nobody who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law. It doesn't permit that. So you coming to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country. Shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you're going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who becomes president in Nigeria.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who's a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and live. And that's an Igbo kingdom.
Igbo,
Clearly,
not Nigeria, because me,
you are
it's not
becoming
my
another
king.
tribe in Ghana. Clearly. They are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from. And clearly, we are going to have a big problem in the future. Have you bothered to ask the kind of crime rate, then find out the associates of those crimes? And you will realize that 90% of every crime that is committed in this country, if you check the statistics, 90% is foreigners.
Exactly.
And
Well, I don't know about that.
10 is Ghanaians. Armed robbery,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken
Kidnapping.
over. Kidnapping,
Foreign.
Nigerians have taken over.
Fraud.
Fraud, 419, killing of Yahoo, what do you
It's
call
all
it?
the same, bro.
Scams and everything.
Fraud boys.
Fraud boys, they've
It's all the
taken
same.
over, they've manipulated the system. They are now the hierarchy of our nation in terms of anything. Right now, they're even killing landlords. They come, they rent your house, one person shows his face.
Then 30 come and live there.
Then 30 come and leave.
That's
And when-
true. I hear that quite
And when you joke, they kill you. Our ladies, they are killing them, using them for their so-called rituals.
Sorry.
Very soon, if we allow such a kingdom to happen, you will be registering missing people in this country every day. Look, we are not against settlers. I am not against settlers. We have Yoruba settlers here. We are living happily with them. We have Hausa settlers. They are living happy with them. We have Zambarama settlers. They have even lived with us for a very long time, and they are now part of the
There's Lagos Town in Accra.
Yes.
And there's Lebanon House in Accra as well.
So the point is that, are we selling our sovereignty to the Nigerians? You know, Igbos, they are called Nyamuri.
That means?
Nyamuri,
man
Hausa,
knows
they are
a
called
lot.
Nyamuri. Even in Nigeria, they are not welcomed by the Hausas and the Yorubas.
Well, that was the point of Biafra in the late 60s.
Thank you. You remember the xenophobic attack in South Africa?
Yes.
Who started it? The Igbos.
It was targeted against
It
the
was
Igbos.
targeted against the Igbos, and it affected all the African descents. Because wherever they are,
But that's stigmatizing the Igbo tribe. That's not very
But
welcome by the United Nations. United Nations doesn't like
that's
that.
the nature.
But you cannot stigmatize a
I
tribe.
am not stigmatizing the tribe. I'm stigmatizing their character. That is the
Hey,
way they are. That's
he
their
knows what
character.
he's
I'm
saying.
defining their character to you. I've
Exactly.
lived in Nigeria, don't forget. I schooled
Yeah.
in Nigeria. Barua College, myself and Mama
Don't
Yaga,
be
we're all in
surprised.
Barua College.
Where you got all this
Your father took you
information
there?
from?
Yes, we've lived there before.
Hey.
We know how they behave.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And anybody who has lived with Nigerians will tell you that, Massa, be careful. And let me be
So
very-
what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened? I wrote to the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Land Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title King. He cannot be comparing himself to Asantehene and all that.
Never.
And funny enough, this King, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and NPP. You realize all
Well, there's some videos that will be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
But not that can be his problem if they are not arrested.
There you see him over there.
And look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country,
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
this is Richard. This
No,
is
this
his
is not
kingdom.
recent. This 2025. This is before election. I think.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this
was last
and
year.
today? It's the same story.
I was
Yeah,
there.
but he
It was
got
last
endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiedu Nketiah,
Sitting
the
down
General Secretary, the chairman of the NDC.
Why-
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and
yeah.
he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that. You're a minority
Hallelujah.
party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man.
True.
If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration,
They'll
you will
come
see
out.
the number of people who come out to support this demonstration
Exactly.
against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana. Look, you remember in the last parliament, 2 parliaments ago, when I went to parliament, the issue of the U.S. military base in Ghana.
Yes, yes.
And I fought against it. I said, I will not accept a U.S. military base in Ghana. What happened? It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight of defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes into their pocket than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all...
Hey, so guys, he was there overnight. He slept in the prison. Hey, what's that barrister name? That barrister. I will show when I in picture here. That barrister will say, hey, he was just called to pen down his own side of the story. That he was not arrested. Wait till we dey hear now. Wait till we dey hear now. That barrister. I will put your picture here for people to see you. Shame on you. Let's continue, Jerry.
He's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief. The houses, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asante Hene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voicing out that he has.
Sir,
and the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
in the cell.
He never see anything.
His BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there.
Guys, I beg, I love you, make a love. So high BP won't kill him inside prison because of this small thing. So all those mouths where they make I thought he has the strength to withstand all the force, all the fire that will come burning his ass. I don't know, say he cannot contain that fire. Now wow, people get mouths. People get mouths. Not only mouths this Igbo king get. Why am I even calling him a king? This man who called himself king in Ghana. Not only mouths he get. Guys, I bet more continue. This is getting more interesting.
With the ambassador.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security will just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition,
this is not Nigeria, sir. This is Ghana.
The investigation went through.
Where the law works.
He was panting, sweating. He's not a king. He's not a what?
So he's denying all of that.
And you're calling yourself a king.
Yes.
You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians.
Hey.
Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that one Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you
those
imagine?
Nigerians are
If I
bad in
show you
Nigeria
videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens.
I felt
I'm
bad
sure
when
I've
he
sent
said
some of the videos to you. Insulting the integrity of the people who has given you land to live, to stay. Can you do that in Nigeria?
Is he an Igbo royal in Nigeria?
No, he's not. He came here as an Igbo businessman selling cassettes.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Cassettes.
Cassettes.
And he made millions of CDs to buy.
Hey, guys, so na cassette carry and come Ghana, cassette. Even me no be cassette, I come Ghana, come sell. Which kind of wahala be this? So, is he trying to tell me that all the money he made is from cassette, selling of cassette to because for all I'm concerned, this man is not a millionaire, he's a billionaire. He has the money. Look at his house. Look at the kind of chair he's sitting on. Those things are money, yo. Those things are money. He get money, oh, this man. What are you doing, Oga? Now scam they do on waiting. From cassette to who you are, to they look at you wearing some kind of clothes, carry your shoulder up. If na cassette business carry you come Ghana, then bro, make I tell you something. That money where you get, I don't want to talk again, but you know pure. I don't know what I'm saying. No. I'm not really sure, but I'm just saying my opinion from cassette, from selling of cassette. More wanna check them now. How many cassettes will you sell to have this kind of money? If not that you took your hands into doing other things. I really love this man. He's saying his mind according to how it is. If he doesn't have proofs, he will not come out and say things like this. So I believe in him 100%. And because of this very man, and you guys that will let me know in the comment section if I should come out for this protest on Saturday or not. Let me know. I'm still thinking. So with your advice in the comment section, I am going to take my decision and know if I should come out or not. Because right now, I'm very happy that he was locked up and body they shake. He's sick. I don't know that he couldn't, carry the fire he light up now. He doesn't know how hot the fire is before he light up the fire for other people to get burned. He doesn't know that he will be the first person to be consumed by the fire. I beg guys, Mark will continue. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Let's keep it on. Going and going. Vaspa, just like Vaspa. What do they even call it? Vaspa. Vaspa. Is it motorbike? Vaspa bike. I think it's something like bike. Bicycle. Vaspa. Who knows that brand? Let's continue.
He did not make millions of cities. He brought in a lot of prostitutes.
Prostitutes.
Ladies. You know the Nigerian ladies on the, what do you call it? Cycle and all that.
I don't understand.
You don't know the syndicates of this Nigeria.
So he came selling cassettes, then he brought in...
Then they started trafficking...
Night workers,
and now they started bringing Igbo boys.
No, I said it.
Parading himself as the king.
But how does that make him rich?
Because they pay dues to him.
Who pays dues to him?
All these Nigerian boys who have shops in Nigeria. In Ghana here. The Nigerian boys with shops in here.
Hey! So the business what you do with that, Oga? Hey! You don't use us. Our own girls make money and you call the open man, they call yourself king. I beg, get out. Guys, I beg, this thing is making me vex. I feel like ending this video here, but I beg, let's continue.
They pay dues to their king.
That's a lot of money?
Of course, that's a lot of money for him. He's like their god in Ghana. So the fact is that any problem they go through, they come to him and he... Don't forget, they know how to do this business. He's been able to parade him among all the big men in Ghana, showing himself in every kind of, what do you call it, gathering, and dressing and walking and making himself look. Even he's met the former president, he's met the current president, he's met Asante Hili, he's met a lot of people, he's gone to visit them. That is power he's using to get from his own people. Yes. They now trust and believe in him. You see, there's a law that says that this is not who you are, it's how you carry yourself. That's how people address you.
I would love to meet this man.
The way you dress is the way they address you. If you make yourself look big, people will regard you as big. But if you turn yourself into a beggar, people will disregard you. He's turned himself a big man. You understand what I'm saying? He's made sure that people have seen him with videos talking to all the big men. So all the Nigerians, that is why he said that he was going to build a kingdom where any Nigerian who comes from
Nigerians, sir,
Nigeria, he will pass through his gate.
Igbo people.
And then they will find land for him to build.
Igbo
and then they will also give him time to move from wherever he's a transit. His home, his kingdom is going to be a transit for Nigerians to be here.
No, Igbos.
Not even Nigeria. He didn't talk about Nigeria. He spoke about Igbos. These are dangerous people, Paul. These people, if you know what they are doing out there.
So will there be a prosecution?
Yes, we will see. The youth wants to demonstrate on the 19th.
19th of July. That's next. 19th of July. This Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday.
In Accra?
In Kumasi and Accra.
Oh, I see.
Yes, they are
against all of these things.
My final word is that Ghanaians should sit up.
Sit up?
Yes.
And do what?
And defend their nation. Defend their sovereignty.
With what? Gun?
With everything.
How can I join the demonstration on Saturday? What do I need to do?
I mean, you just need to walk in.
Where is it starting? Where is it ending?
It starts at Obra Sport as normal.
And then ends where?
And ends at under the, what do you call it? The shopping mall area.
Are we presenting a petition to anyone?
We are not presenting a petition. Ghanaians are beginning to understand that certain things, they have to take it by themselves and fight for themselves. The politicians are not ready for us.
By facts.
The academia are not ready for us. The chiefs are not ready for us. Since this story came up, have you had any politician?
That's quite disappointing, I have to say. We've heard some judge say that it's not true, and
I spoke with some judge.
Nothing has been
I spoke with some judge, and I asked him, and he said that, look, Mr. Erga, the issue of the fact of the matter is that, to be very honest, this man has played with both parties, and he doesn't know what to say. But what he can say is that there is no such land in Ningo Prampram being sold to this gentleman. He has spoken to his chiefs. His chiefs has called all the elders. They've had a meeting, and no one among the royal has come out to say they have sold land out to the man. But I told him, look, that is not the end of the case. The case is that sometimes you might not have given him the land, but you sold the land out to what do you call them, estate developers, and then they can in turn sell it out to him.
Oh, okay.
It's normal. So if he says he has it, he has it. Probably didn't buy it from the chief and bought it from the private developer. What can you say? No.
But the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs has also removed him from the list that I think he was already on.
Yes, they have to, because these people are not people you can just take them for granted. They have a long-term plan. The young people have a leader now.
In Hassan Ayariga.
In Hassan Ayariga.
Amen.
Inshallah, 2028, the difference will come.
Woo, 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 woo. I love this. This is the most beautiful video ever. All this bidig that has been going up and down. This video is the most amazing one. It's the most, it's not productive. This is what we're talking about. We need people like this. I wish this is Nigeria. This man, I beg you should come to Nigeria. Be in school in Nigeria. You should please come to Nigeria and save Nigeria. These are the kind of men we need in Nigeria to tackle all those things where they go on. They don't sit on things and just shush. No. When something is, they talk about it. They clear it up. Nothing like hiding something under the grass or under whatever. Those green snake where they walk out on that green grass, they know they for Ghana with such a man. With this kind of man, with this man, Hassan, is it Yariba? With him, nothing of that nature will be in Ghana. And these are the kind of people we want in power. I'm super excited, guys. This is the most beautiful video so far, ever since this saga started. Yes, I'm excited and I'm happy that at last Ghanaians are gonna smile again. I'm surprised that his body was shaking, he was shivering at the same time, saying high blood pressure, he's sick, blah 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 blah. By now you should be in the hospital. Next time you will not repeat that shit again. Don't deal with people you see quiet and you just want to climb on top of their head. Ghanaians are quiet, but when they hold you for mind, they go make sure say they bring you down. Now who they are with that? You want to do giddy giddy, you want to do chaka chaka. Not be for Ghana. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've watched this video from beginning to the end and you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please kindly subscribe to the channel, like this video, share the video, and also do want to press the notification bell in order to get notified whenever I drop another one. I love you. I'm signing now with a big smile on my face, and I will not forget to kiss you. Bye bye, sweeties.